Hey, where are you going? SimFly's new is coming. There is a full detail preview of the user marketplace where users sell to each other PAX token, a new airplane, and a penalty if you try to be too smart. You don't want to miss the news this week. Coming soon. Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Roberto I'm SimFly spokesperson, and I'm here to bring you the news about SimFly on a weekly basis. This week we are bringing to you the preview of the full flow of the sales of PAX between users, okay, as promised. Before we're gonna put a full tutorial on the wiki of SimFly and the forum for sure, this is how things work. All right, so we start on the seller side of things. Okay, we go on the asset on sales. We create a new asset on sale. We choose the PAX tokens. Keep in mind that airplane and a license gonna come later. All right, so we try to put 50 PAX on sales for $20, and you will see that this is not allowed. Why? Because the price is too low. So as we said before, we want to make sure that people are not dumping PAX, in a big manner at the beginning. So we created a table that you can see clicking there, where a small packet can be sold to a maximum of 80% of the value, and with a large amount of token, like a packet of 500 token, you can go down as much as 50% of the value, right? So if you want to sell 500 PAX, you can sell it for $250. And this is okay, because this is inside the limit of the lowest value you can sell, right? So the cool thing is that you can sell 500 PAX for $3,000 if you want, if people want to buy them. There is no limit on that side. But we don't want to make, the first day all the PAX are for sale for no money. In this way, large packages are more appealing, but move a large amount of money, while smaller packages are more useful for people that just want to enter with a small discount. And you will thank us for this, right? So you can see here that the 500 PAX sales for the seller appears in his asset on sale, right? So other boosting the package and other things coming soon, like offering and other things. But for now, this is what we have as a sale. And as a seller, when we go in the PAX token part of the user marketplace, we see there obviously is a different view from people that can buy, because you cannot buy your own PAX. If you click on there, you're gonna end up in your asset on sale. PAX don't have a detailed page like the license, the airplane, and the airport, right? And if you go in your PAX tokens, you see that 500 PAX have been put on hold so that they cannot be used for other things. Means that once you put the PAX for sale, you cannot spend them anymore. So if your balance was 800 something, now is lowered over 500. Which was 681. So if we go in our asset on sale and we cancel our sale, then automatically they're going to be put back in your wallet balance. So again, you can use them to be spent anytime you want. So here you see they're back in your balance. And you see one line in your wallet that says that those are being unlocked and put back in your wallet. Now we put them back on sale, and we're going to see how we purchase them on the other side, okay? So here you can decide the price you want. You don't have to put them for 250 because obviously you want to earn more money, right? So here this person has only 8.9 packs. We go to the marketplace and we see that there is a package for sale for 500 right here. In the user marketplace at the moment you can find only PAX Token. As we told you, this is the first asset that goes live on sale. Airplane, airport are going to come later. You can put an asset as favorite, as you see it is favorite. When you go in the filter you choose the favorite only, is going to come there. When you buy and you check out, you see you pay 250 USD. And now that you made your purchase, there is an email that comes to the guy that purchased the packs saying that the order has been completed and confirming that this is the email telling you the purchase that you've made. Like when you purchase an asset from the SimFly bank, is not different in any way. There's an email. So this is the email for the purchaser. For the person that sells the asset, there are different emails. Like one first email saying, okay, your asset has been put for sale. And then when you sell it, here you can see and you go to your order, so you can always see which is the order that you made. In case you made a purchase at 3 in the morning and then you forget about it, okay. Here you see that the balance is 500 bucks, and you can use this box to purchase whatever you want. So you can see that an airport that costs $300 or 300 bucks, you can purchase it and it costed you half the price because you find 500 for 250. You can also resell these packs to some other people, right? So here the $250 enters. This is the person that made the sales, right? So at this point, this person has much more US dollar. When you go in the PAX wallet, you see that the 500, has been sold. So here the packs are lower, and to fly some more to earn some more packs, but your fiat. So this is the mail that the seller receives saying that his asset is being sold. Now there is how to bring this money to your bank account, right? So if you try to enter information of the bank, you can't until you do your KYC, okay? This is important because the KYC identify somebody perfectly with the legal name and all, and the bank account must match to the KYC name. So if I do a KYC as Roberto Capodieci, I can only receive a transfer to a bank account in the name of Roberto Capodieci. Okay, so this is very important. Once you do your KYC, the data of the bank, the first line where is the name, is going automatically filled in with the data from the KYC. It cannot be changed at all. This is to avoid that there is sending money to other people, other things, and we can answer to law enforcement if there are requests. Okay. Now, the KYC is $5. Must be done once per year. This is the regulations is now as, unfortunately. You need to, certify your age. We suggest you to use the phone verification because it works much better. You can put the interface in whatever language you want. Use the phone verification because the computer verification is not easy. You select that, you take and scan the QR code, and the procedure is going to go through the phone, okay? Takes your face, when you move your face around, take your document, and now we show you. We are doing the procedure on the phone. You see that is starting now. We don't keep any of your documents, so SimFly is now responsible on your data. Somebody break this, there is nothing, okay? Now the process is finished, and and here you see that the name is already being filled up there. You can see in your fiat wallet that $5 have been taken to do the KYC. Okay, so if you don't have balance, you cannot even do the KYC. Okay, so it's important you have already US dollar in your wallet, in your fiat wallet. Then you can enter data about your bank account and all. And here, once you save, those are saved, right? So now you are ready to withdraw US dollar from your fiat wallet. Okay. So here you go up, you say up to the 855 that you have, how much you want to take. Maximum is 1,000 per month. You put 200, for example. Go down. So you confirm, you click this button. Now, at this point, you're going to receive an email that says it's going to take about 72 hours for us to process. At the moment, you see the resistantly completed in our demo, but it's going to be pending and not completed. Then we are going to do all the investigation on why this person has this fiat, etc., etc., etc. And then once it's completed, you're going to receive this email that shows that the funds have been sent to your wallet. So this is the second email that you're going to receive. In your wallet, you're going to see that the transfer has been completed, the balance lowered. We're going to add the PayPal in the next future, but the fee of the transfer is paid by you as well, so probably it's not going to count the full amount, but there are the bank costs that is attached to the transfer. At the moment, there is PAX next week, and then slowly we're going to move with also the other one that are going to be coming soon, the first week. Wow, that was quite a presentation, right? I think that there are a lot of interesting steps, but it's going to be a flow that is natural when you do your first withdrawal. We can wait to celebrate the first person that made a withdrawal. When this all is going to happen, when these things from the future is going to become reality, 15th of October, from 8 Zulu to 3 p.m. Zulu, 15 Zulu, you can do missions, but the user marketplace is not going to allow you to put anything for sale until we communicate. But we're going to work on the server between the 8 and 3 p.m. Zulu time, the 15th of October. So during those hours, we're going to move from our development server to the production server, doing the test and everything else. And you are going to be then, after that, so the 15th October in the afternoon in Zulu time, be able to start putting your first packs for sale. I want to see how many of you make small packet. Can you imagine? Somebody has a lot of packs, want to sell and cash out, and sell 500 for 250. You buy the 500 for 250, and then you make 5 packages of 50 each, and resell them, and you make money just like this. It's insane. I'm gonna do that. The news is that at the same time, if people want to produce packs without actually flying, think twice. There is 100% PAX token penalty for those that use AI pilot. As you can see on my back, we implemented and we spent a lot of time and tests and validations. And we implemented a system that check all the flight and extract those that use AI pilot, also those that use external software that replay the other flight done. Doesn't matter if it's a flight that you have done or you get the file from somebody else. If it's executed with the replay, we can intercept it, and you're gonna lose all the packs of your flight. So if people use external application, there is even a ban. Check the term and condition that have been updated recently. You're gonna see that people that use cheat, it's always been there. The fact that we don't allow, other system, but we want people to actually fly airplane. Now we added what happened if we catch you doing that. And what happens is that your account can be blocked for 10 days, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, or forever. If you are banned, you are not allowed to fly or to make money with your airport, but you can still sell your asset in the user marketplace. Okay, this is to make it fair for everybody. Just a few people play smart, they think they're smart, and they do these things. Everybody else is playing regularly, so they're going to enjoy a fair SimFly. And what has happened every week? It happened that we have a new airplane available. Is the Daher Kodiak 100, and is, guess what, 50% off for a limited time until we get another airplane out. So if you like the Daher Kodiak 100, don't miss the opportunity and go get it. The Daher Kodiak 100 is a rugged single-engine turboprop built for performance, utility, and reliability in the most demanding environments. Powered by the legendary PT6A engine, it offers a cruise speed of around 174 knots, a range of approximately 1,132 nautical miles, and exceptional short takeoff and landing STOL capability. Designed to operate from rough remote airstrip, the Kodiak 100 is trusted by bush pilot, humanitarian missions, and adventure flyers around the world. With its versatile cabin, high payload capacity, and modern avionics, the Kodiak 100 is equally at home hauling cargo, transporting passengers, or exploring the wilderness with confidence and power. Think about this airplane is going to give life to a lot of Category 1 airport that the people got just for the curiosity or the love of some places. So get it and go visit your friend with this airplane, so the SimFly is even more alive. Next news, we started the work of the new mission Touch and Win, the challenge mission, and it's going to most probably become available after the release of the user marketplace. I mean all the user marketplace, not only PAX but also airport, airplane, and licenses. We're going to keep you updated on this, but this finally is going to be a very fun mission for SimFly to have. And now we move to the most fun part of the video. Ask me anything. And the question number 1 has been asked by Fly with Guido. The 7 October 2025 has 5 votes. Congratulations. Hi Roberto, how are you? When is the estimated arrival date for another mission, including scheduled flights or a pilot day and tour day? And in the future, will there be any possibility of including virtual airline in SimFly? I'm a member of the LAPA team, a former real-life airline in Argentina. Today we commemorate it with great honor and respect for its history. We like to know if a virtual airline will have a place in SimFly. Thank you very much, and best regards, Guido. Guido, yeah, we were thinking about virtual airline from day one, even before we start implementing the website. But it is a complex structure to make airplane, salaries, people, civil, the mechanics of virtual airlines. But we're gonna work on it now that we're over this user marketplace, okay? And the other mission, as I announced before, are start coming out again now that we got rid of this user marketplace, a big chunk of work. And after the challenge Touch and Win mission, we don't have dates, but after all this is done, we're gonna go on with all the other mission. So I hope, Guido, this answered your question, and we move to question number 2. Question number 2 has been asked by Haider Sayedashan. I hope I say your name correctly. 5th of October 2025 has 2 votes and is asking, it would be really useful to have a feature where users can filter airports by country and ownership. For example, if I want to see how many airports are owned by users in Pakistan, I could select Pakistan in the search filter and choose the option Show User on Airport. After pressing Search, a list of users on Airport would appear. In addition, it would be even better to have a map view. The map could display the country with the markers showing all airports. User-owned airports could have a special marker, while non-user-owned airport could have a standard one. This way, I wouldn't need to know the exact location of every airport beforehand. Yeah, also these are things that we're gonna do to make it better map with a lot of filters, but some things that you say are there. I mean, like you can open the map and see only user-owned airports already, in case this helps. And there are no more Ask Me Anything questions, only 2 questions this week. I wonder, you have no question about SimFly? Is everything so clear? If not, go ask a question, go in the website, click on the Ask Me Anything, AMA, in the menu, and there is the button to ask a new question. And if you do so, I'm gonna answer to you in the video next week, or we can answer directly inside the Ask Me Anything section of the website. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to our social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share with the friends our YouTube channels with other simmers. We are going to make SimFly big. And when somebody asks you about SimFly, there is only one thing there is to say. Is this SimFly? Take off and get more.